Whatever. Mole trap is old school. That's all that matters. So, game number 3 is going to be a ZVT between Effort and some Terran. I hope it's Sky High and that he loses. Yeah. Actually, wait. Hold on. There actually is a lot of people have joined the stream since I told that story. You guys need to fill them in on my embarrassing stories. But I need Sky High to come out and lose, basically. Oh wait, no shit, he's on CJ. Fuck, no, I got it backwards. Yeah, thank you, Get. It's like not even possible. It's like, yeah, I hope Sky High comes out and plays against his own teammate for Team 8. What? I keep doing that with Sky High too. Alright, this guy's gonna be baby. See, this is not even the worst thing. You guys remember when I was talking about about Sky High all killing? I was like, yeah, he totally all killed CJ. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
되는 거고요. 예, 지금 현재 뭐 스타2에서는 2승 1패 나쁘지 않은 성적을 가지고 있기는 합니다만은 대저구전 성적이 없다는 측면. 그리고 이제 김정우 선수가 대테란전에서 3승 무패 성적을 가지고 있다라는 측면, 게다가 저우가 강세라는 측면이 있어서 여러 가지로 상황은 좋지 않지만 최선을 다해서 이긴다면은 8게임당 기분 좋게 돌아갈 수 있는 상황이 되는 거죠.
Effort versus Baby. I just realized, like, of all the people in the chat, my mods are probably like the meanest to me. So sad. QQ, TT, I'm crying. Such delicious tears, Kratos tears. Alright, looks like the game's gonna be on Ohana. Effort will be the red Zerg in the bottom right. And that would make Baby, aka TY. Ty. He'll be in the top left. So, let's see what Baby does. Because, you know, Terrans have been struggling in this matchup recently. It was actually really, I don't know if touching is the right word or sad, but, you know, at WCS this weekend, these are going to be spoilers by the way, watching like the Muslim play against the Zergs, and just like after the day 1 game he played against Johnny Rico in the winners bracket, he seemed so like lost. Like he even said it himself, but just like looking at his expression and like when he was like, they didn't show it on stream, but after the games were done, he actually stayed like on the stage on the computers and was watching the replay with Lau, and they were like talking about like what he should have done. But it was just like he just like seemed just so. It's just like I don't know what to do. It's like I thought about this and I just don't know, and it just like felt like really like I don't know, touching. It's like oh. So yeah, it was quite sad. Because like he wasn't even like QQing either. He wasn't you know being like Idra being like fuck Zerg, you know, fuck the Queen. No, he was actually just like really modest. He's like, you know, I mean Johnny Rico played really well, but right now I actually just don't know what I'm supposed to do. Anyway, teammate fighting. Actually, no. I want Baby to actually win here so we can see an ace match. I want an ace match. So we have quick 3 bases from Effort. That's actually a pretty quick third. But that's fine because the Terran went for a fast expand as well.
배를 더 드러내는 빌드를 활용을 했습니다. 이 김정우 선수가요.
And did I get the players backwards again? I mean, I want Effort to win. I want Effort to win, not Baby. Yes. One of these days, I'll figure out like who's on which team. But until then, I'll just like cheer for random players. I mean, it's basically a coin flip, right? Like basically, when I cheer for players, it's like I'm all in. You know, I'm like, well, this guy could be on the right team. I could not be making a fool of myself. So we'll just flip that coin. We'll just keep flipping that coin. Eventually, I'll say something really smart. It doesn't, you know, the thing is, it doesn't actually even matter if I'm like wrong. You know, everything I say today, because I told Artosis he was wrong and I was right. So like that's like one of my life goals. You know, like tell Artosis that he's wrong. Oh god, I hope he's not listening right now. Artosis, please don't be listening right now. Anyway, so we've got link speed on the way. He just got enough gas for that and has put his drone back on minerals. And meanwhile, on the other side, we see Reactor's Hellion opening after the command center. Good stuff. And oh, did that Overlord see it? He saw the Overlord saw the factory switch with the barracks. I don't know if he got close enough to see the reactor, but just seeing those buildings switching out like that is basically like the only thing it can be is Reactor Hellion. So he doesn't like need to go down a little bit more, and obviously he wants to keep the Overlord alive there. Meanwhile, it looks like we also have a Starport in the back here. Okay, he met a little bit hidden from the Overlord. Very interesting. Not just gonna throw down additional barracks or anything. He's gonna go for. That'd be really cool. Is he just gonna go for a Reactor Hellion drop here? Is he just gonna drop them in the main? And that's actually really cool because, you know, with Zerg's doing, you know, like the 6 queen build nowadays, you know, they're usually having all the queens like at the front, obviously to help push the creep, and then just like stop Hellions like really far in front and protect the creep tumors. So if you drop the Hellions in the back, then the queens will have to walk all the way back into the main to help defend, and it's likely that at that point there won't even be necessarily creep connecting the main and the natural, because all the creep spread will be focused on pushing it outwards from the natural onto the rest of the map. And it looks like the Hellions gonna run straight by a bunch of Speedlings here. The Speedlings not seeing the Hellions. Oh no, the Hellions moving into the natural here. He could lose a lot of drones, doing a nice drone spread. The Speedlings are coming right back here, but it looks like, oh man, Baby trying to catch the Speedlings on the ramp there while they were running up the ramp to get a nice shot off, and it looks like trying to do some fancy micro here is gonna take down some of the Lings, but it looks like the Speedlings are a little bit too much here. Decent control from both players actually. And Efren manages to ward away the Hellions, taking minimal damage there. Meanwhile, or looks like rather, seeing that the attack didn't work, Baby is going to go straight for a third command center here. And actually it looks like it's Banshees, Cloak Banshees as a follow-up. Okay, it's not going to be a drop. He's actually just going to do Cloak Banshees. And Efren actually didn't get that many queens, surprisingly enough. He's actually just got no creep spread. None of his bases are connected. Look at that. He's getting double evos now. He will be able to get some spore crawlers, but this is actually a little bit tricky for effort. I'm a little bit surprised he didn't go for that mass queen style here. I don't know if he's just like, you know, trying to be a good person here, just trying to take the moral high ground and not make too many queens. Or if he's, or I don't know what he's thinking, but I mean, you know, Speedling openings are not necessarily bad. They did, you know, the mass queen opening is very passive, so maybe Effort just wanted to, you know, get the early Speedlings and put on a lot more pressure on Baby. Maybe he thought that Baby would just expect him to do the mass queen build and maybe play a little bit too greedy, so he could punish that with Speedlings. Like I know that's how DeMuslim tried to counter that style, just by being super greedy as a Terran. So instead, Effort just tried to mind game him and be like, well, actually, I'm not going to do the OP build. Lol. So, looks like Effort's got a decent scout of the Terran main, except he didn't see the Banshees until now, with the Cloaked Banshee killing his dudes, getting the emergency Spore Crawler, getting the Lair, but he's losing so many drones here. 7 kills already, 8 kills on the Banshee. The Banshee now going after the Queen. No, looks like going to go back to targeting down the drones. That Spore Crawler should be finishing shortly. Here's the Banshee, does need to fly away, but a lot of workers killed by that Banshee, And note that, the Hellions before had already killed a few drones as well, so it looks like 15 drones lost in total by Effort, and now the third command center is floating out for Baby. Effort does have a Zergling there to block that, and it looks like he's moving Spore Crawlers into his mineral lines as well now, but looking pretty good for Baby, actually. I can't quite read the supplies just because this stream quality is kind of garbage, but yeah. Banshee Hellion, sick unit comp. No, it looks like he's transitioning back into standard bio. Got that tech lab on the barracks now. Looks like it does still have quite a few Hellions though. 8 or 9 or 10 Hellions. And a couple of Banshees overhead. That's going to give him some nice map control here. Going to take down these Creep Tumors. He needs to cancel that active Creep Tumor, and oh, it looks like it doesn't matter because there's a scan going to go down anyway. So keeping that Creepster back, keeping the creep back. I don't know why that's so hard to pronounce. And looks like, oh, it might even snipe this queen. And look, that sniping those tumors actually also means that the bases are no longer going to be connected by creep as well. He does have the lair up, so he can drop some creep. But it looks like, oh, is he going to get drones? Not going to get drones. The roaches do come down to help defend. But those Banshees overhead doing a lot of damage right now. Everything is out of range of the Spore Crawler, so the Banshees is doing sick damage. They're going to get another queen, I think. Yeah, the queen's going to go down. They can also damage the roaches. There's an Overseer out now, but not enough queens to help deal with it. And Baby actually really putting the hurt on Effort. Effort just completely on the back foot this whole game so far. Baby's now mining away happily on his 3 bases. If Effort's just going to get stuck on his 3, this is going to go downhill from here. It looks like, is that factories being added? I think that's actually factories being added. 2 factories now being added for Baby. I'm not sure what those are actually for. Is he doing some kind of weird mech switch or some hybrid biomech? I mean, he can't. Can you afford to make tanks out of 3 factories? Because he's already got a factory pumping tanks right now. I don't know. Maybe you can. Can you? Well, he's on 3 bases actually, so maybe that's okay. Actually, maybe that's probably okay. I don't know. Yeah, I guess since he is on 3 bases, he can't actually afford the 3 factory. Okay, cool. Coolio. So he's gonna have a ton of sea shanks then coming out here. In the meantime, Overseer gonna check out exactly how far behind he is. Interestingly, those rocks in between the natural and third there for Baby still haven't been broken down. His army's been. Well, I mean, he's been active with the Hellions and the Banshees, but there's the army's been chilling at home. I'm not sure why he isn't attacking that. Okay, now he's going to start taking that down. And he's going to start rolling in that third as well. Meanwhile, the Hellions and Banshees going to start poking this 4th base. Are they going to be able to take it down? There's actually a lot of Marines hiding in the back here, and now they're going to stim in and run up. Nice little trap here. Unfortunately for him, there's just too many roaches, so the Hellions going to get it taken down. The Banshee's doing a nice job. But that was actually a really interesting move by Baby there. I think he hoped that there would just be a bunch of speedlings running in or something, so he kept those Marines back a little bit, did not show them, and then as soon as the units came in, he stemmed and ran in to try and get some free kills, but now he's just going to have to pick up and run home, and it looks like a couple of Corruptors with the Overseer are going to drive away those Banshees as well, so Effort actually defending this very efficiently here, not overreacting to the Banshees or anything, and now it looks like he's mounting a counter-offensive with Roaches and Lings, but Siege Mode, actually Siege Mode is not quite done yet, it needs like another 10-15 seconds, so now the Roaches are going to go in, and this timing could be very, very bad for Baby, but it looks like he's going to run in with some more Bioforces, and oh my god, that is a lot of Banelings though, man, but Siege Mode is so close to being done. If the Banelings finish before Siege Mode finishes, it could be great here. If he goes in and Siege Mode done, Siege Mode is finished though, but the Banelings are rolling in. He needs to target down those Banelings with the Sea Shank. That is so many Banelings moving in, and it looks like actually Effort. Is he going to be able to take it? The Sea Shanks have gone down there. There's still a lot of Banelings left, not enough Bioforces for Baby. It looks like Baby might have got overextended himself a little bit too much, done a little bit too much harassment with the Hellions and the Banshees. Not enough actual ground forces, and the Marines are all going to get taken down there. But all the Banelings are gone as well. There's only Roaches remaining, and actually a lot of reinforcements being pumped out for Baby. So it looks like he is going to hold barely here, losing a lot of his forces. But he is still on his 3 bases. He has been keeping up on his infrastructure, so he's going to be able to reproduce quite quickly here. But wow, a lot more Banelings being morphed. Baby scans it. He realizes, he sees what's going on here, but what can he do to stop it? He's rebuilding his wall, but the depots aren't going to hold all those Banelings. He's building more Marauders. Of course, those will tank the Baneling shots very nicely. They'll take down the Roaches very nicely, but there are a lot of Lings supporting as well. It looks like some Lings running into the natural. The rest of the units moving into the 3rd base here. Where is he going to go? There's a lot of Medivacs overhead, but they're not really doing much. He's killed a tech lab, And looks like now he's moving in here. Nice micro from Baby, bringing the Marines back, leaving the Marauders at the front to tank the damage. And it looks like once again, Baby might barely hold on here. This is going to be ridiculously close. There's so many, there's more medevacs than there are bio units to heal even. And for some reason he's not running into that bunker. Okay, now he goes in, but wow, look at this. The massling reinforcement from Effort. And the thing is, Effort's not even like all in on this. He's transitioning behind. He's on his 4 bases. He's getting Infestor Tech. I think the energy upgrade just finished, and now a bunch of Infestors have popped out as well, and more Banelings are rolling in here, but without many support units though, so they could get picked off by these tanks. It looks like, yep, Effort smartly pulling them back. Doesn't want to waste all those Banelings just running into siege tanks. But look at this. Look at this. The 4th base is actually only just a little bit mining there. Just now taking the gases, but going up to Hive, and looks like, whoa! Looks like, okay, he's just going to blow up some supply depots here. I think that was a bit of a waste of his Banelings actually. But he does have Infestors now. Looks like Baby, having defended, is finally going to go for a counterattack, but running straight into Corruptors. He's run straight into Corruptors, and looks like Everett does notice this. He's going to try and chase down the Medevac. The Medevac should just do a moving unload here. Medevac. Only one Marine gets out of the Medevac. I don't know if that was an intentional position there by Effort to intercept drops, but either way, it was very successful. But now the counterattack is being mounted by Baby, the counteroffensive. I like that scan. I'm pretty sure that was to check for borrowed Banelings. Does not want to lose to those. And oh, my phone is ringing. We're just gonna ignore it. Ignore it. Ignore the phone. Nothing is happening. Bioforce is now moving into the 4th base, and oh my god, there's a lot of Banelings. Where are the Fungals though? Nice split, but it's a nice split because he's got like almost no units to split. He's got like 4 units, and he's like, well, I'll just split these all up individually. Yeah, I got good micro. But actually, somehow he holds that anyway. What? Whoa, man, I thought Effort would just like steamroll that, but actually 2 siege tanks in the back doing a lot of damage. Looks like there was a drop in the main base, but that gets defended very nicely, and this is a very active TVZ here. Very cool game so far. Meanwhile, Baby continuing to put on the pressure, mounting an offensive on this 4th base here. And you know, this is not a great attack angle for Effort. He's just running down this wide ramp here. But nice fungal on the siege tanks. The Banelings rolling through. All the siege tanks get cleared. Is it going to be enough to take down the rest of the bio forces though? A nice fungal on the medevacs as well. But no, once again, Baby barely gonna come out ahead there. But now more Lings running in, and this might be it. Yeah, I think. Well, Baby's got a lot of medevacs healing his units. You know. He just has all these medevacs and barely any units to heal. Every Marine gets his own private medevac. It's like, take down that creep tumor as well. It's going to help a lot. Going to reduce the speed of those Banelings as they roll down the hill there. And it's now going to, oh, look at this. Wait, oh no, that was a Queen. I thought he sniped an Infestor there, but sniping the Queen is good as well. It looks like the Corruptor's even coming out to help poke these medevacs. Baby baiting out more Banelings here, just getting them for free, and I think Effort looks like he's having difficulty keeping up on the production, of course, because he did go for that, you know, that Roach Baneling attack there, rather than, you know, macroing up, rather than making drones. So I think his economy is a little bit weaker than he's perhaps used to at this point in the game. We are almost 22 minutes in, but it looks like he's going in once again with the Infestors and Banelings, and it's going to clean up a lot of the units. The siege tanks still remain. If he had like 2 mutas right now, you could just kill all those siege tanks. I don't think there's any Marines left. Okay, it looks like there's a couple of Marines left, but it looks like there's a Link counterattack into the 3rd base has forced a big SCV pull, denying some mining time right there. It looks like Effort has decided that the way to go here is to do a lot of counterattacking rather than trying to take this head on, but I think that's going to mean he might have to lose his base here. I don't know if he can hold this base anymore, and it looks like, yeah, he's just going to lose the hatchery there. So Effort's lost his 4th base. He's counterattacking at the 3rd base, but I don't know if that's enough. Killing a few SCVs is nice, but he's now back to 3 bases, even bases with the Terran. Looks like he's immediately rebuilt that hatchery. And Infestor, sneaky Infestor is sneaky. I can even see the thing. Oh, looks like Meanwhile, Baby taking another base here at the left side, and a lot of Banelings being morphed by Effort. But you know, Baby's keeping up with his tank count. Remember, he had 3 factories with with tech labs. Whoopsie daisies, not machine shops. 3 factories with tech labs. So, you know, he can make plenty of siege tanks. I think, like, you know, a couple of factories lost their tech labs in the earlier Baneling attack, but obviously it's not too hard to remake those. Meanwhile, though, Ultralis Cavern is on the way for Effort, so he has at least been teching up. He's going to be careful with these Banelings. A bunch of Marauders running forward, actually, to just try and bait Baneling shots here. What is that Marauder doing? Oh, he's just going in, and he does manage to get 1 Baneling to hit him. And he's like, please, suicide on me, please. Meanwhile, I wonder if Baby's made a few too many medevacs actually, because you know they're not that cheap. and it's not like he has, you know, an insane economy to support it. I mean, I guess he does now. He's got his 4th base up running as well, and medevacs are pretty nice, but anyway, it looks like the Link counterattack going to go in here. Not going to do too much damage. Going to pick off a siege tank, pick off some Marines, pick off some SCVs, but Bio Forces were close enough to help defend this.
너무나 현실이 낮다. 이렇게 되면은 이거 울트라와 진균번식이 그냥 병력 싹 녹아요.
So, looks like Effort now thinking about taking his 3 o'clock base as well. Wants to stay ahead of the Terran in expansions. And it does have Ultralisks on the way. I think 6 Ultralisks on the way, but the Terran force is moving out here. He needs those Ultras to come out. He's got a random Infestor there. Probably going to check out some infested Terrans as soon as the Terran decides to attack and is distracted. But it looks like the 6 Ultras are going to pop here, so he's going to have a lot of Ultras, Lings, Banelings, Infestors. A pretty sick unit composition. A drop now going towards the main base of Effort. Might see that expansion of his as well. And more siege tanks are coming out. More Banshees as well. 2 cloak. Wait, are those the same cloak Banshees? I think those might actually be the same Banshees. Oh man, he might actually be able to run in and like snipe a bunch of Infestors. That would be really bad for Effort. And even if not, like even if he doesn't, he could like keep it with his main army and just like use them to damage the Ultras. But it looks like we actually have a huge attack here. The Ultra Ling, Baneling moving in here. It looks like most of the Banelings and Lings are gone, but 4 Ultras, 3 Ultras still remaining here. The Queen's transfusing actually from the back. Nice move by Effort, bringing the Queens along with the attack, keeping the Ultras alive, keeping them full health with those transfuses. 6 Ultralisks still remaining. Those are the original 6 I think he had. He has not lost a single Ultralisk here and cleans up all the tanks that were sieging down his 4th base. Very nice move by him, but it looks like the Cloak Banshees now attacking the 5th base, sending some Zerglings there. Those aren't going to do anything, and meanwhile, a drop in the main as well. Going to take down the spawning pool of Effort, not going to be able to make any more Zerglings. Those Queens trying to follow the Ultras, but they are just so slow off the creep. It looks like the Ultras are going to do some nice damage here. Pooping creep onto a planetary fortress, just for lulz. I don't even know. Why is he pooping creep on a planetary fortress? He's like, maybe if I poop enough creep, like the gun barrels will get jammed, and when I attack it, it can't shoot my Ultralisks. That would be a pretty sick strategy, though. Could you guys imagine? Like, Dustin Browder's definitely gonna put that in the game. It's like a new overload ability. Just like it's like contaminate, but you just like poop creep, and it's like they can't shoot anymore. Anyway, Mass Ultra still running around here. Some nice micro and running into range of the planetary. Cannot move to engage that. The Queens have actually just made it all the way across the map. But look at this baby just adding a lot of Marauders here with the Force. And Banelings, though, moving in here. Is he going to go for the planetary? He's going to go for the SCV line, SCB, and the planetary also goes down. Looks like Baby with a pickup, but a huge fungal on the medevacs. Actually, Effort with the sick Ultralist Queen play. Is he going to make a comeback in this game? He's lost his spawning pool, he's lost his 5th base, and these Banshees are continuing to do so much damage. That Banshee is 31 kills. That's a 31 kill cloaked Banshee right now, still killing drones in Effort's 4th base. We still have it selected. It's at 33 kills right now. Effort, you need to kill that Banshee, man. That Banshee's too good. The Spore Crawler's walking across. Dude, Spore Crawler, man. By the time you get there, every single drone will be dead, dude. They will all be dead, man. Dude, drones, where's did the Banshee die? I guess the Banshee died. And the Ultras Cavern. Wait, what just happened there? I guess the drop, like, trying to kill the Ultras Cavern didn't quite work. A bunch of infested Terrans being spawned at 3rd base, and it looks like Effort might have actually taken the game here. Effort, who was looking like he's in a lot of trouble, barely holding on for a lot of the game, does actually look to be in a pretty decent position here. His army's getting spotted by this one medevac. He's got a borrowed Ling blocking that expansion. I mean, you know, Baby is by no means out of the game just yet. But this is a pretty ridiculous back and forth game right now. And it looks like the Ultras are moving in. He's got to be a little bit careful though. And that Banshee's still making me nervous. I'm still waiting for it to just like kill a bunch of low health infestors and Effort just be like, ah. Oh, but no, he is going to fungal it. Alright, so it was a low health one anyway. So that's fine. It looks like now the Ultras are moving in here. The infestor's actually burrowing, but that is a lot of bio. That is so much bio. He's going to be this. I don't know if this is the best idea. Big fungals are going to go off. But I don't think this is a good idea. Effort is just suiciding his Ultras. Oh my god, Effort, why did you attack there? Why? He saw how many bio forces were there. I don't know why he attacked into that position. He only had 5 or 6 Ultras and attacking into a big concave with a lot of Marauders. Effort, I think, that move might have just cost him the game. That one move. He didn't even get the massive fungals off. I thought at least he would get big fungals off, but no, he did not. And now Effort is in a lot of trouble, I think. He's going to lose his 5th base attempt as well. Did he cancel that? I think he did. Did he? No, he might not have even canceled that. But, dude, now he's getting dropped in the main as well. He just doesn't have enough forces to, like, to defend all these bases. Spore Crawler trying to burrow, gonna get taken down. I thought those infestors could have fungled that group from the low ground, but it looks like not, and he's gonna lose his Ultra Cavern, and the Ultralisk Cavern gets taken down here. But whoa, hello infestors. Effort's like, well, Ultra didn't work, so let me just make some more infestors. Those are pretty good units, and they are indeed, Effort. Those are pretty good units. I don't know why he has so many spore callers all over the place. Well, I guess to defend the earlier Banshees, but now Effort's just gonna distance mine from that right side base. You know you're in trouble when you're distance mining. And he's at, what is that, 120 something supply against 150? Some Marauders moving in. Oh, they're gonna snipe some infestors! Not quite gonna get it. Nice burrow there. Nice move by Baby though, trying to snipe some of those down. I mean, he could even look for like injured Ultralisks to snipe as well with those Marauders. Some Marauders pretty high DPS versus Ultras. So it looks like both players are going to calm down a little bit. Interestingly, it looks like Baby has like lifted his natural orbital somewhere. That orbital at the right side might not even be a new one. That might actually be the one from the natural, because I don't see any orbital in the natural anymore. Meanwhile, Efre is going to just try to hold on to this expansion. You can see he's playing very defensively now with his army. And oh, looks like going to try and run in. He's going to snipe one infestor. Did he? I think he killed one infestor there. It's so weird when they have like the reduced violence on, so like when things die they don't bleed, they just like go black. Anyway, gonna start putting on some pressure on the fourth though, and oh man, this is a really good move. This base is completely undefended. Why is this base so undefended? Oh my god, Effort's last mining base had one spore crawler to defend it. Effort, what the hell? Man, Effort was just so focused on defending this new base that he had absolutely nothing there. A great move by Baby to go and snipe that. And Effort, man, I think part of the problem, you know, he's got no creep trade right now. None of his bases are connected. His main and natural aren't even connected. Like, he has no creep anywhere. That's why his army's just not very mobile. You know, normally when these kinds of big attacks, Zerg, at least with his high mobility units, can defend easily. But it looks like, oh man, the Ultras are getting stuck. The Ultra's getting stuck in the back. Big Fungal's going off, but all the Ultras getting taken down here, and this could be it. This could be the end for Effort. He's spitting out Infested Terrans, but those are going to do nothing. The last Ultralisk, the lonely Ultralisk, the sad Ultralisk is running for his life. Run home, little Ultralisk, run home. No, Ultralisk. Yes, will he survive? Terran, go away. You're imbalanced. Terran. Alright, he's going to survive. He's going to survive. Yes. Alright, this is no longer a StarCraft game. Now we just cheer for the lonely Ultralisk. Oh man, oh nice fungal there. Gonna get some kills on the bio. Oh, nice split there. And oh, Lonely Ultra is gonna come help out. Lonely Ultra, you got it, you got it. Wait, where's the queen? Somebody transfuse that guy. Somebody transfuse him, please. Please, we need to get like a queen to wear a nurse outfit and like nurse that Ultralisk back to health, because he's gonna die in like 2 Marauder hits. Oh no, no! The Ultralisk! The Ultralisk goes down. Effort's got 70 supply against like 134 supply of the Terran, and Effort supply is like all in drones. Effort's entire army is like that too, those 2 infestors. Oh, he's got some lings, but Effort's about to lose his last mining base. This is gonna be it. Manor Mule from Baby, and GG from Effort. Baby closes out the series. We will not be seeing an ace match, but what a game to end it on. Wow, man, we've had some really good games today. Game number 1, Dark Archon versus Ghosts, and now a pretty sick TVZ from Baby and Effort. Congrats to Baby for taking it, and congrats to Team Age for taking down CJ Entis. And that is all for Pro League today. And apparently there's no OSL stream, so I guess that's all from me. I would think about playing some games, but I'm like really hungry right now. I'm also on like really low sleep. Anyway, I might stream some later or something. So, yeah. CJ fighting!